Hey everybody, this is Mike from Otto's Watches. Today we have an unboxing of our watch that I purchased on eBay for a pretty reasonable price. It's one of the things that I'm trying to do with this channel is to pick up watches that are vintage, that have interesting dials, that are interesting to look at and beautiful in a way that you might not see necessarily on modern watches. Customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my SKX 007, and I still like to put this one on every now and then. The crown gives me a little bit of trouble, but it's a good watch. It's a good looking watch. The other watches have been certainly taking much more of my wrist time lately. All right, well, let's get into it. So this watch is a Waltham watch, I believe from the 1960s. I have to do some research on it, but when I came across this watch, I was really taken by the dial, and particularly the minute indicators going all the way down to the same length as the indices for the hour markers. So let's see, this is actually packaged pretty well. So we should be able to get this out of here soon. Reasonable amount of tape. It's a gold tone watch. I don't know if it's brass or what, but there's more tape for us to remove. It's probably going to need a little bit of love, which is okay. That's one of the other things that I enjoy doing. I like taking watches that look like they've had a very useful life. As you can see in my Timex Project Watch videos, that watch really lived a life, and I'm pretty sure the owner didn't really polish the crystal. Perhaps there was a service in there somewhere, but I know those watches that were cases were made in Great Britain. They're kind of known for running for about 50 years, at least from some of the articles that I was reading, and still running and keeping good time today. And I can say that is accurate for the Timex watch. That video is coming soon, the second part. But I have been wearing that Timex watch for a little while, and it's a stunner. I have a 2019 Oyster Perpetual that I bought when my business was starting to have a degree of success, and that watch gets pretty much overlooked. But I wore that Timex on a brand new strap, and in the course of my work, I got more looks for that watch that I spent $32 on than the watch that I spent much, much more. So, word of warning here, this Waltham watch is not on its original strap. It's on a Cole Haan strap, which I'm going to discard immediately. I'm going to clean up the watch and put it on something that's more fitting, but here is the watch. And again, I was just taken by the dial. I like that the minute indicators go all the way down to the same as the indices. And this is an automatic 17 joules movement. Incabloc, so we have some shock resistance. The dial is interesting. The case is beaten up. You can feel the texture of this case is just, it needs a little bit of love. So I'm going to clean this up in another video, and we'll see how good we can get this to look. This is going to be one that's in the collection for a little bit, maybe a little bit longer. The dial certainly is interesting. We'll see how much wrist time it gets. But anyhow, this is an unboxing of the Waltham Automatic eBay Special, reference number to be announced. I will have to do some looking into the history of this watch, but I got it for a great price. It's a very nice dial to look at, so we'll clean it up and see see how many looks it gets, and see whether or not I bond with this watch. So real quick, we're just getting in the macro view so we can get a closer look at this dial, which is very nice to look at. The case definitely needs some love, which we will take care of, but just wanted to give you a closer look here. And me a closer look as well. Again, we're going to take this strap off of here because I do not think it's a good strap for this watch, but we'll find something that is a nice fit. Okay, well, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.